Well, 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 hello everybody and welcome back to Project Zomboid. We're looking significantly less naked, however, I remain extremely afraid of my own comment section. You guys had some pretty varied opinions on this one, and most of them revolve around this thing standing right next to me over here. This is a duffel bag, it's a backpack. It is a thing that we can put on our back to store more stuff. Now, most people said, don't worry about it, you'll get enough kills to replace it anyway. Other people were like, hey, go do away with the whole item-specific one and end the series already. I want to watch something else. To which I say, why are you watching it at all? Just, you can do, like, anything else with your time. It's completely fine. No, I'm just kidding. I promise you one thing, we're not going to drag this series on longer than it needs to go, but I am still having a lot of fun with it, so I think for now we are going to be equipping this on our back for one simple reason, which is that it allows me to offload all these favorited items I haul around with me into a different container. And that is going to significantly reduce our encumbrance over time. So there we go, we can go ahead and put a check mark through that. We have unlocked duffel bags. We're going to have to keep the alarm clock on us. And I think we're going to want to keep the cigarettes and the lighter out as well. But everything else can be used from within here. Okay, the plan for today is very simple. We are going to get in this vehicle. We are going to drive in a specific direction, which is in front of me. We're going to head this way. And we are aiming to do one thing today and one thing only, and that is get some research books. We need to learn how to use generators and how to make a smithy. I want to do some extreme home makeovers back to the house. But in order to do that, it needs to A, not be raining, and B, I need to be able to take advantage of all of this. So let's go ahead and do that. This would be a great day to put some crops in the ground, so we'll see what time we get back. Oh, I don't think I actually showed it properly. But this large purple structure here is the school that we are aiming for. The big one in the middle of the screen there. It is going to be pretty heavily contested by zombies and their ilk. So I think our best approach is probably going to be to get closer and then sneak in. Look at these little worms crawling around on the floor. Like my comment section or something. I don't know where I'm going with that one. Pro tip to content creators: insult your audience repeatedly. They love it. Hey, do you think we can steal these real quick? Okay, highway robbery. Get him. Okay, it's broken. That one's fine. Get the performance tire. It's very heavy. Very heavy tire. Will this fit? It will not fit in there. Man, that boot is the worst, huh? Put that in there? Yeah, it'll put it on the back seat. Okay. So this is the school. Over here. Yeah, we're going to have to do some fighting to get in there, I think. Might be better to get into the schoolyard. Let's park the car and get in there. And get the axe out. Yeah. The axe is a murder machine. Because at the very least, the fence will prevent them from just walking in on me, right? They'll have to path around like this. Which is, turns out it wasn't that much of an obstacle. Yeah, we pulled a bit of aggro here. Okay, maybe we just leg it into the... Oh, another duffel bag. Nice. Maybe we just leg it into the building. Yeah, probably not going to be able to lose him in there. I think we're going to have to clear this out piece by piece. Alright, so I need to go lose aggro in a building. Ideally not the building where I'm going to be looting. Okay, so let's run through a couple of these houses. Oh, another gnome! David! We found your brother! Ah! Who the hell are you? My man is so panicked. We gotta get him to calm down here. Oh, perfect. There we go. There we go. Okay, yeah. Pull the zombies over here. That'll work for me. That'll work for me. Okay, so I just need to get into one of these structures and hide. Okay, perfect. This is great. This is great. It'll pull all the zombies over here. And we can just sit in here and relax for a second. Okay, we've waited about an hour. My man's completely relaxed. Let's just give him a smoke. So we can chill for a second. And then we'll sneak out and see if we manage to pull enough of them away from the school. Okay, look at that. Look how many of them we cleared out of here. It's fantastic. We do have a small horde following us, but that's okay. That we can cope with. And that's a lot more manageable than it was, that's for sure. That's pretty unmanageable. One down. Oh, and they found me. Okay. Not as successful as it could have been. Yeah, that place back there is a goddamn labyrinth, man. There's too many of them. Okay, let's lead this lot away from me as well. But we are slowly moving around the problem. Okay, here we go. Conga line is forming. And then we lead them up through the houses here. And we lose them. Strawberry seeds, let's go! Alright, cool, we lost most of it. Running around here is not the best choice. We will still pull a few, but look at that. Most of them are now chilling up there by that house. Okay, let's sneak in. Can you imagine if the school had an alarm? Because I sure can. Okay, we're in. Hacker voice, I'm in. Alright, forget the cafeteria. Forget the, we're going to say definitely fully middle-aged man wearing school uniform that I'm about to do this to. And forget everything you know. Right, the library's got to be down this way, right? I see offices. I see classrooms. What do you got in the lockers, kids, huh? Jackets, and lunch bag. Ooh, lunch bag. Well, hello, teacher. Okay, here we go. We've made it. We've got all of the books we could ever want. So, I'm thinking we grab everything, all the magazines we haven't seen before. Smithing book, absolutely, get that. What have we got here? Farming magazine, definitely need that one. Doomsday Survivors 3, get it. Here we go. Okay, how to use generators, that's a huge one, that's a huge one. There we go, the smither's backyard, that's it, we can make the anvil in the furnace. Okay, that's what we've been waiting for. That's what it was all about. Alright, I need a smithing volume 1. Have you got that one? That's definitely going to speed things up for us. If we've got we've got volume 2 and volume 3 now. Wasteland Warriors, Electronics Magazine, Electricians 1. I don't know if we have that, we should definitely get it. Volume 4 of smithing, but still no 1. This is an incredibly vocational library, isn't it? Smithing Volume 1, there it is. Okay, cool. I think that's pretty much everything we need. I'm just going to look for more magazines now. Okay, fantastic. So we got a whole bunch of information here, a whole bunch of books. It has stopped raining outside, so I think we take this opportunity to head back to the farm, and we'll do all these readings tomorrow, and then start our makeovers. I'm going to start with building the forge out, I think. That's definitely the most pressing concern. But first we got to survive the night. We got to get back home, right? And yeah, as you can see, there are quite a few zombies looking to make their way downtown, walking fast faces past, and they are unfortunately homebound. Okay, we got vans and stuff in the back here. I do want to see what anything over here is worth our time. We could tow our other car back. It's still useful as parts, even if it's busted. Okay, that one's locked. Or we smash any windows, check the floor, because you can often find stuff around here. Okay, smash the window. Who would lock their car in 1992? Ridiculous. Unbelievable. Immersion breaking. Okay, we got a new piece of the Louisville map there, I'm pretty sure. Have a look here. Yeah, we got the top corner. So now we're just missing whatever that is. I genuinely cannot remember which ones I've read. Oh, did I have a car key? I didn't actually check. No key. Nope. Now the tire. Tire's good. Tire's always good. Another tire. Okay, 2 tires, that's too good. Oh, damn it, the van's locked. I was really hoping for this one. Oh, and this lady's got an axe in her. I'll be taking that, thank you. We can make our own soon. Every single one of these cars is locked, which is great for world building because like they should be, right? Because it's the public school, but I mean, sewing kits and no key, unfortunately. Man, I'd love a van. We could be men with Ven. And hold on, there's just a sack and an empty pop can in the back of this blackout van. That's a little sus. Sneak attack. I said sneak attack. Thank you. Come on, zombies, follow me. Going back this way. Gotta get back to my car. Don't want you messing up my mojo. Okay, we are through. Free and clear. Mission successful, baby. Could you start the car, please? The mission success is dwindling. Okay, fantastic. What the hell did I just reverse into? Oh, the doghouse. The literal doghouse. Incredible. Okay. David over here can watch the sledge for me, make sure no one takes it. Put my extra tire over there. I think we're going to turn that upper shed into a car repair place. But for now, this will work. Alright, extra hand axe. Fantastic. And then we got all of this to deal with. Okay, I'm going to put the skill books in the right-hand shelf and the magazines in the left-hand one. Although, honestly, the magazines are probably just going to get dumped outside once you've read them. Easier to keep track that way. We smack a dinner of frozen lettuce. Sounds miserable. Do a quick wash-up while we can, because I do believe we're approaching the end of the... oh, we got a fanny pack in there. Got to remember that. I do believe we are approaching the end of the power and water situation. We were coming up on 2 weeks, which is usually when those things start falling apart. Which reminds me, if I have water bottles to fill, we should fill them now. You gotta eat the lettuce. Hannibal Buress voice. You gotta eat the lettuce. Alright, let's set an alarm. Let's wake up at like 9 and get a head start on the day. We got lots to do. It's home renovation time. Ah, the sound of nature. Gorgeous. Let's go ahead and get started on this nightmare. I think we start the day with a couple of microwave burritos, as the Lord intended, and then we'll get started on our very long reading list for today. Let's start just from the bottom and work our way down. Wait, that's the top, isn't it? It's a super secret blueprint! Look at that! Incredible. And we get to learn it. Truly, the secrets of the universe are ours to behold. Nothing like a breakfast of Mexican food and German medieval weaponry. Okay, I'm going to sit on the floor in front of our kingdom and slowly but surely work my way through the list here. Okay, fantastic. We have read every single magazine known to Kentucky, and now we are wiser than we've ever been before. I'm just going to make sure I have read everything here. Okay, so what have we learned how to do? We've learned how to use generators, so now we can hook them up to power grids. We don't just, you can't do it without the magazine, right? Unless you get a specific starting condition. We've also learned how to do all sorts of other things. We can now make a bunch of smithing recipes. We can deconstruct cars into scrap metal. We can do a whole bunch of, I think, really cool work on other items. Like we can forge things, we can smelt things down, we can do a whole bunch of really nifty stuff. So why am I keeping all these magazines again, you ask? Well, I suppose I don't have to keep them on the floor per se, do I? I can let me sort this by skill book. This can all go inside this storage closet here as fuel. These are all just books and literature pieces that we've already read. I don't know why it's opened them all up like this. Because these are all great fire starters. Okay, fantastic. So now we have smithing. We can now make stone furnace, anvil, and metal drum. So metal drum is used for quenching, I believe, and to make charcoal. We can use anvil to smith objects. We'll need to make some workable iron first. And the stone furnace we will need to get 15 stones to make. Now, previously, the way I thought you had to do this was to break down concrete barriers with a hammer and screwdriver, make it make sense. But no, it turns out that what we can do is actually look at cracks in the road along here in the foraging view, and we should be able to find stones, right? Like, if we just get close enough... Oh, there's one. Yeah, that's a sharp stone. Handy, but not really what we're looking for. Okay, here's the spot. We need to find cracks in asphalt roads. This is the easiest and best way, in my opinion, to find... I don't want chip stones. That's the thing. I want regular stones. Because I don't think the chip stones will work. No, we need that's what we need. There we go. That's the stuff. Okay, pick up stone. I need 15 of those. Oh, there's a stone. Oh, there's another one. Another propane tank wouldn't hurt. Oh, we've got a new magazine. Doomsday Guide Survivor. Making shivs. Probably won't make too many shivs, but you never know. And we definitely need to take metal scraps, and metal sheets, and metal bars and pipes. That's all workable iron right there. Look at that, we got 555. That's pretty fun. Okay, no stones here, which is a bit of a disappointment in that whole street. It says they're abundant in this area, but I have a feeling that there is like a local sort of inventory that we've somehow managed to max out for this particular biome. I'm not entirely certain how foraging works. You can let me know down below, of course. But it's going okay. We got about 3, so we're about what 10% of the way there. Not quite, 20% of the way there, which isn't too bad. Also, I should really just be looking in the windows of all these garages. One of them might have a generator. You got some boxes. This is an incredibly funny animation. There we go. And no, just a box. With a bag of gravel. Dude, if this was South Africa, you would have no problem finding a generator, let me tell you. Oh my god, a generator! That was the most incredible timing. Turns out we just had to shame it. And a desktop computer, too. Oh my god, it's literally Magic's editing setup. Look at it. It's perfect. Okay, take the generator. Oh, baby. It's all coming together now. Oh, there we go. We got one. We got one. Pick up the... There we go. There's another one that's 4 out of 15. We are making progress. Keep walking. Yeah, I think it's definitely like an inventory for the local biome. I think I just picked up too many stones over there. Maybe we just got to give it like 24 hours or something. I don't know how the game does foraging. I imagine there is a mechanic which prevents you from just like completely spamming an area. That would make sense. But look at that. We're already up to 6. 40% of the way there. My man's gonna need a day off after this. Dude, he's so injured. And we're so exhausted. We're just carrying a lot of weight here. Alright, let's get inside. And by the look of the lights, I think that was perfect timing. I do believe that we have lost... we can go ahead and drop the generator over here. And I'm going to connect it. Okay, perfect. So now we have the ability to power our home. Excellent. Let's have a look at our generator info. Its conditions 100%, but it is out of gas. So let's give it some of that good old juice. There we go. 100% fuel. Fantastic. Okay, then we run over this way. We put down everything else we've got. Okay, that Jenny, we don't have to look at it anymore. The generator is connected. We can now turn it on to run the house, should we need to. But we don't have to do that just yet, because we still got main power grid, right? Okay, that's my scrap metal pile. We got a word search magazine. That'll reduce our boredom and stress. We're not all that bored, all that stressed right now. Why don't we go ahead and put this in the reading room? Reading rainbows. Got some comic books on top of the bookcase over there. It's our special stash, Mom. Don't look at it. And I think we've got... Oh, no, we still got some more stuff. I was like, I think we got all the stuff. No, I was wrong. We do not have all the stuff. Repeat, the stuff is all not had. The propane tank was a pretty good find. Assuming, of course, that it is actually full. No, it's basically empty. Okay, but you know what? A little bit more doesn't hurt. We got some chipped stones. What are those doing for us? Not tremendously much, I imagine. But we'll put them on top of here for now. Sure. Archaeological dig. Okay, the actual stones we can use, that's for sure. Metal sheet is great for boarding up windows because it secures them. But I think we'll dump our actual stones just in a pile over here on the floor. Alright, great stuff, but I need to go back to bed. And I think we need to set another alarm. 8:50 it is. He's a 9 a.m. riser. And I'm not eating intentionally because our weight... Yeah, okay, cool. We have stabilized at 80 kgs. That's kind of where you want to be. I want to keep it hovering around this mark. So we're going to spend another day sleeping without eating. And that should hopefully bring it down a little, and then we'll eat some stuff to bring it back up, and we'll just kind of fluctuate around the 80 kg mark. The processed food in this game is a little bit ridiculous with how much it gives you weight. Ah, the sounds of nature. Alright, new day, new me. We've now officially managed to read every single document known to man, but not only is our mind swelling with knowledge, but we got 9 more stones we've got to find. So let's go ahead and switch on the old focus mode and, well, do the exact same thing, but again. Aha, there's one. What in the heck is that? A millipede? I think we'll put him back. Got the dang Shongololo over there. Oh, hello. What are you? An abandoned body. Okay, cool. We're gonna walk away from that. That's definitely not evidence of my previous crimes. Oh, I did not eat breakfast, and this man is a wreck. Oh my goodness, I didn't notice. I'm so sorry, sir. Have all the clothes rotted off, you lot? Yes, they have. Okay, so those bodies are in decay. Oh, look at that, and the ones we took out on the first few days are now skellies in the field. Does kind of remind you of the passage of time, doesn't it? Well, let's add some fresh problems to the pile, shall we? I don't know if this is a mechanic or just coincidence, but the stones definitely seem to appear near the edges of the roads and in the potholes more often. I think the potholes is a mechanic. I don't know if the edges of the road is a coincidence or that's just where I'm finding them. Like, I don't know if that's like an intentional mechanic. But the edge of the road definitely seems to be better if you're looking for stones. I am also, however, looking for additional flamingus. I am always looking for flamingus. Don't mind me, I'm gonna stuff 3 imitation flamingos in a duffel bag and be on my way. World's most normal game. Fresh milk, yeah! You know what? Take it all while you can. We've got a generator now, so we can actually still keep taking fresh food. The longer we can go without eating the canned stuff, the better we're doing, I think. Uh-oh. That sounded pretty decidedly to me like the water was running out, didn't it? Ooh. Ooh, survivor house. Look at that. I know I was supposed to be looking for rocks. I got immediately distracted, but this is also very interesting. Hold on. Okay, people in the survivor house. We got friends over here too. Listen, I don't want to say it in the moment, but the last dude we got there with the blue shirt looks like every single person in a climbing gym. Propane tank! I'm collecting these things like Pokemon at this point, man. Okay, we are gonna want some metal at this point. Iron ingot! Well, it's good to know all these garages are gonna provide an endless source of metal for when we need to make stuff. Oh! There's 2 of them! Oh my god! They were occupying quantum zombie space. What the hell? I nearly died there. I thought there was just one. Oh, that would have been a rough way to go. Well, that's not what I expected to see in the kitchen cabinet, I'll be honest. This must be a proud American household. How many times have I made this joke? Can someone keep track, please? Okay, so encumbrance does play a role in survivability. Good to know. Do a bit of lawn maintenance while we're at it. There we go. Alright, we literally need 2 more stones. Oh, we're so close. Oh, we're so close. Tomorrow. Tomorrow we light the furnace. 1 more trip. I think we'll probably go back to the houses on that side for them tomorrow. And just make sure we got everything there. This axe is almost busted, so I am going to retire it. We can, of course, repair it at some point. But for now, I'm just going to put it away. Send it upstate, somewhere comfortable it can live. Alright, and we'll use this 2x4 with the... but it looks like a saw blade attached to it in the meantime. Yeah, that's probably more reliable. Alright, new day, new me, same plan. We're going to head out into the wilderness and find our final 2 pieces of stone, which inexplicably 13 pieces of stone? No, impossible. Cannot be done. You're an insane person for thinking that you would be able to finish a furnace with 2 rocks missing. Okay, if that chimney is not perfectly cylindrical, it all falls apart. Alright, society collapses. Give me 2 rocks, people. 2 rocks. That's a chipped stone. I need just 2, literally 2 silica carbide compacts. Please. People go through an entire archaeology degree. They don't see this many chip stones. Are you kidding me? Give me the rocks. Yes! Okay, one more. Yes! Okay, it only took most of the morning, but we've got it, baby. We have the final rock. And in fact, you know what? This seems like a great opportunity to work on our sprinting. So let's just leg it back home. 1 XP. 1 XP. 1 XP. 1 XP. Man, listen, 2 XP. Hey, that's progress. Alrighty, the next piece of the puzzle, now that we've got our 15 stones, is to get some charcoal made up. So I'm going to need to go to smithing, stone furnace. I need to pick these up, don't I? Yes. So smithing, stone furnace. Oh, ahoy, ahoy. Okay, where can we fit this? Can it go here? Is that going to be in a weird place? No, that works. That works. Can I make floors yet? I can. I just need some planks. 3 swings, baby. Oh, the wood axe is so good. Okay, next up we put down some wooden floors. Work on that carpentry a little bit. Otherwise it looks a little bit jank. I mean, that still looks pretty jank. We're going to build out the whole thing. What am I out of? I'm out of nails, aren't I? Oh, you son of a guns. I'm out of nails. Okay, gotta get more nails. But I want to put the floor in completely on the forge. I'm going to build it out to there. And these are all homemade logs, too. Hoo-hoo. And we are getting a little bit of carpentry skill. I wish I had read the book fully before we started. We are going to have to read the book before we do the forging properly. Oh, add a stone there? Oh my goodness, I feel so stupid. Okay, just give me a box of the old nails. Open them all. Open them all. Thank you. You know what? Hit a smoke. And then we'll get back to work. There we go. That's much easier to see now, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm almost done. I just want another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 planks, and then we're going to need a bunch of logs, too. So let's head down here and chop down some trees. Okay, cool. There we go. We got some extra planks, too, which we can use to barricade our windows. Turn this place into a dang fortress. Okay, the next thing we need to do is to grab a whole bunch of these logs, and we're going to have to walk them back to the camp, right? Because we need 5 logs, I believe, to make our first batch of charcoal so that we can fire up the forge. Oh, we got some more planks, too. I didn't even notice. How about that? I do wish that those textures didn't clip into each other like that, but, well, we can't do much about it now, can I? Okay, there we go. So now we can place down our logs. And we're going to have to go get the barrel set up. And that'll be the last thing we do today before we hit another sleep. We're burning a lot of days on this one, huh? And then we need to take one of these barrels over here. Pick that up, would you? I wonder if we can store fuel in here. Doesn't seem like it. Ah, but I think I've made a mistake. So we got the barrel, right? But I think we don't put it down. I think we have to right-click take barrel. I think the mechanics conflict. This is a mod thing. Oh, she's having a bad day. So if I take barrel instead, do I get a metal drum now? Metal drum. There we go. So now I can right-click and place the metal drum. Hey. Okay, this is going to be our charcoal burnery. Alright, cool. So, in the metal drum, we will place the logs. So I think I have to put them on the floor next to this. And then go get these ones again. And then put them over here. And then let's get one of those magazines that we've been saving up. I think it would be perfectly ironic if we start this with one of the smithing magazines. And then I should be able to add logs. There we go. Aha, okay, it adds 5 at a time. And then I can light metal drum using smithing magazine volume 5 plus lighter. There we go. Ah, okay, cool. Awesome. So now we can see charcoal progressions at 0%. If I speed it up and I look at it again, if I right click metal drum, 17% charcoal progression. Okay, fantastic. So we are making charcoal, baby. You know what? Let's turn this other log here into some more planks and get another barricade piece up. We're going to have to do a lot of log sawing. Now, there is something to be said for not barricading all the way up. So only doing 2, because you can still see out the windows. But I think for the aesthetic, we go all the way. Let's also clear out this tree so we can get this out as like a parking lot. This is probably going to become an extension of the machine shop. Alright, the house is now officially fortified. Fantastic. And we're out of water for the day, but that's fine. We also went through 70 nails somehow. Incredible. Okay, fill up the bottles. Uh-oh, and we are out of water. Okay, it finally happened. It finally happened. We do have some drinking water stashed up. We got full pots and pans over here. But we are out of water. We're going to have to start doing rain collection now if we want to keep more. Okay, it is midnight. Let's have a smoke, go to bed, and then get cracking tomorrow on our first smithing run. Let's crack off the next morning with a whole bunch of action in the form of reading a book. What a riveting way to start your someday morning. Alright, it is already 5 o'clock in the afternoon. That took a little bit longer than I was expecting to read through, but we've done it. Smithing Volume 1 can get put away. Let's grab Carpentry Volume 1 as well. Keep that in the favorites, so that if we ever got a free moment, which comes pretty rarely around these parts, we can do some required reading. A little light browsing, shall we say. But here we go. This should be close to done. Remove charcoal. Fantastic. Okay, we have our charcoal. It looks like this. You can place it down. It makes a tiny little thing, which is a bit silly. But we can add fuel. There we go. And furnace info. So we've got 100% fuel. And we got a little bit of extra charcoal, which I will place. It's got the tiniest little graphic. It's so silly. Will you place, sir? You won't place. Can I drop you on the floor, though? I can drop you on the floor. That'll work. Okay. Okay, then you. You need to get the next smithing magazine. Mostly just for the irony. And I want to light the stone furnace using the smithing magazine and a lighter. Okay, cool. So that's on. Now, I believe I can attach a bellows to improve this. And I do have one somewhere. There we go. We've got a bellows right there. Use on stone furnace to increase heat. Let's see if this works. Use bellows. There we go. Did it work? Looking at my furnace info. Furnace info, heat is at 71%. If I use the bellows, is this just a way to speed it up? Is that the idea? Yeah, okay. It just speeds it up like crazy. I see. Okay, we are now burning fuel officially. So what we're going to want to do now is I want to make sure I don't accidentally smelt anything. I'm not supposed to. So everything here goes in the duffel bag. Okay. And then the duffel bag is going to get unfavorited, placed on the floor. Put it right over there. Alright, great. So now I haven't accidentally lost anything. Then we will grab some of our scrap materials. I need a spare hammer. Ball peen hammer, you'll work. Give me this, give me the smithing tongs. And give me the extra bellows. Alright, we're going to favorite these so I don't accidentally smelt them. And then I want you to pick up literally everything else we've got here. Alright, so then in the furnace, we will transfer all of these items. And what we should see is that everything that the game recognizes as being metallic will melt down into workable iron. And as you can see, there we go, it's heating up. It does not recognize the lighter or the wires. Okay, understood. But everything else is melting. Fantastic. Okay, we can take the wires back out and the empty lighter, and we'll do something else with those. Alright, there you go. And as you can see, the workable iron amount is increasing. They're slowly filling up as the different things turn into sludge. There we go. Oh, fantastic. 11 workable iron. That's a pretty decent amount. You can see why I've been saving up all this stuff. Just so we could watch it all slowly but surely melt. And the last piece, our beautiful crowbar, turned into something else. Alright, so now with the workable iron, we should be able to build an anvil. We need 5 workable iron, a hammer, and a log. Okay, let's go get ourselves another log. Okay, smithing. Make me an anvil. Perfect. And we'll put it right over there. Because I do want 2 furnaces at some point. Oh, baby. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? Okay, we got an anvil. So now, on the anvil, so now I'm near an anvil, and I've got my crafting menu open. I should be able to smith things. Yes! Okay, smithing tongs allow me to make stuff. And the iron ingot allows me to turn... Most things get made out of iron ingots, right? Yeah, I just need smithing skills. Okay, so now what we got to do is basically just grind all of our workable iron into iron ingots. It's not lossless. Not at all. But as you can see, we are turning workable iron into iron ingots. We will lose a little bit every time. And then we're going to smelt the iron ingots back down. and turn them back into workable iron. And I just gotta do this again and again and again and again and again until I grind up levels. Just like that. There we go. Smithing's already at level 1. We need level 2 to start making stuff. I guess we can kind of imagine this as this is how Saint Nicholas is learning, you know, how metal smelts, how to work with the metal, work with the iron, get himself familiar with the whole process. Okay, and the log can get put down by the charcoal. Okay, fantastic. I think that was a pretty big win. Let's go ahead and offload all of this. So go back into here, and we can equip the duffel bag again. All right, back to bed. Another quick night's rest, and then tomorrow, oh baby, tomorrow we forge. Well, actually, wait, no, we should take advantage of the fact that we're not tired yet and read up on smithing 2. And then we sleep, and then we forge. And it's raining today. It's a bit miserable, but it's okay. That's what we're built for. That's how you know you're living. Alright, a little bit of misery never hurt anybody. I think we should fry up some eggs for breakfast. Give me a frying pan there. I'm going to make myself an egg stir fry, which is just what the game calls fried eggs, because it's made by crazy people. And then we're going to get started on our forging. A little rain never hurt nobody. Alright, eggs overcooked a little, but nothing too bad. We can go ahead and chow down on half of that. Really satiate that hunger. Oh no, we got to eat more? You know what? Fully feed yourself, King. And let's make up another batch, shall we? And I just could not put the book down. What an intriguing read. Smithing Volume 2. Yes, sir. Alright, and we've got a little bit of food left over. We've got a couple of empty bottles, which I'm going to have to now place outside. We are, of course, going to be collecting water with all this. Oh, man, that's a bit of a stormer, huh? Maybe we leave the smithing for tomorrow after all. I could read up some carpentry books. That's probably a good idea. Get that out the way. Yeah, this might just be a sit on the floor and read some books kind of day. I normally save these sort of days to manage my inventory, but we've been pretty ahead of that. And as St. Nicholas stared out the rainy, rainy doorway, feeling the breeze on his face, he contemplated the mysteries of hammering pieces of wood into other pieces of wood, using pieces of metal foraged from the world around him. Not to get too metaphysical or whatever, but it's all kinda linked maybe or whatever. Hey bro, pass the bunt. Blunt. Oh, I fucked it up. Okay, whatever. Forget it. Scrap the whole act. Oh, my boy's a little bored, huh? Well, this seems like a perfect opportunity to read some woodcraft, man. Watch a little bit of VHS. Watch a movie or something. Go ahead and, while we can, imagine when's the last time this poor man got a chance to watch some TV, huh? Okay, go ahead and play woodcrafts. Sit on the ground. Sitting way too close to it. Oh, the show's for the ladies? Oh, that's me. I'm ladies. Alright, good stuff. Now, while that may have given us level 2 carpentry, we're still pretty far off from being able to do anything really interesting with it. So what I'm going to do instead is do a little bit of farming. It's actually a great time for it in the rain, believe it or not. And that's mostly because you have access to water, right? Like a whole bunch of it in the sky. That's kind of what rain's known for. I don't know what I'm saying. It's midnight right now when I'm recording this. Let's go ahead and put down the wood axe over here. And we're going to grab a couple of shovels, or maybe even just one. Who knows? I'm feeling crazy. And I'd actually like to wash myself using the watering can here. Just because coming by water is going to be a little bit tougher these days. Okay, grab the shovel. Grip that in both hands. And let's dig a few plots here. Dig some furrows. Okay, where are we going to farm? I think right over here. And in classic Project Zomboid style, you want to space these one tile apart from each other so that disease cannot spread. Alright, let's get some crops in the ground right away so they can start getting watered. I think I will plant a little bit of cabbage. Perhaps some carrot, and perhaps even a couple of potato. Oh, you know what? I'm feeling crazy with it. Give me something a little bit of a treat here. Let's have some strawberries too. Okay, open the cabbage seeds, and let's sow some cabbages. 50 seeds, 9 plants per plot. That'll be a few. Oh, and I was just too slow. Unfortunately, they will not be perfectly watered. So how are they doing? If I look at their info, they are parched. Yeah, they have not been watered. But these cabbages will probably have a little bit of goods on them. They are parched as well. Okay, they didn't get too much water, unfortunately. Oh, fantastic. It's raining again. All right, excellent. We've got potatoes, cabbages, and strawberries. What am I missing? Oh, and carrots as well. And carrots. We got carrots too. And we got some worms. Yeah, snacks for later. Oh, I'm instinctually walking up to the sink to get more water, but that's not how that's going to work, is it? Is the water bottle filling up? It is not. Unsurprisingly, I suppose. We can fill from the puddles over here. It'll give us a little bit. Yeah, because we can clean the water, right? Okay, so tainted water we'll store somewhere else until it's been cleaned and purified. That filled both the bottles? It did. Wow. Okay, a bit of light reading before bed, and then sleep it off. Hopefully tomorrow the weather will be a bit more forgiving. And would you look at that? It looks like it is. And also, what the hell is on my head? Sir, that is not regulation. Excuse you, ma'am? You think you have permission to look that ugly? No. That is definitely not canonical. We need to change all of that. Oh, yeah, you're shaving that off with a pair of scissors. Like, listen, I don't care how much skin you're taking with it. Okay, that comes off right now. Ah, now that is perfection.
Honey, come on, babe. It's time for your ball snipping.
Ah, beautiful Scottish weather. Ah, the carrots are indeed well watered. Fantastic. Alright, looks like everything's good with the plants. We can put our shovel back down. Probably shouldn't leave it out in the rain, huh? Put it over there instead. And astonishingly, we still have electricity. I really thought by now we would have lost it. We should probably fertilize these crops, huh? I actually have never used the compost before. Let's see how this works. Fertilize. There we go. So how much is that going to use of one of these bags? It used about 20%. Yeah, so I think we can do 5 tiles per bag. Okay, and a compost sack takes 10% from there. Okay, I'm beginning to see. Can I fertilize twice? I can fertilize twice. And I know we can put decaying food in there, and it will turn into compost eventually, right? Alright, I don't know what that does for me. We will find out. A few of the plots are unfertilized, so we'll just pay attention to that when we, I guess when we ultimately decide to harvest? I don't know. It'll take a few days in game for sure. It's faster than you'd think. Oh, look at that. And our charcoal kiln is full of water. We got 400 out of 400 water in there. That's a little hard to just kick over into a bucket, isn't it? Yeah, we should probably use that. We have an extra drum after all. Alright, but it looks like things are still running. Are you dead? I still have fuel. I do still have fuel. Okay, we're gonna have to use the bellows to increase heat. So let's use the bellows. Okay, the heat has increased. Use the bellows once more. The heat has increased greatly. Alright, we still have plenty workable iron. Less than I would have thought, but it's still pretty good. Alright, so what are we crafting today? Alright, we can now make a fork and a spoon. And a spoon and a fork. Is that is that really it? Oh no. Okay, if I want to make, for example, anvil. There we go. I need metal scrap and propane torch. Okay, so can I make you into metal scrap? What do I need to make metal scrap? I need workable iron and smithing tongs. Okay, so that's how we do it. We turn all of our stuff into workable iron, and then we turn the workable iron into metal scrap, and we turn the metal scrap into other tools used for the other mods and all the stuff they need. Okay, it makes sense. It makes sense. Give me the smithing tongs. We have an additional skill boost multiplier of 5x. Let's go ahead and turn all of our metal, our iron, into metal scrap. Craft it all. Alright, cool. We have done it. How much metal scrap did that give us? 27. So not quite the 35 we need, but we're getting close. So we gotta go find some more stuff to smelt, is what this is telling me. I think let's go ahead and extinguish the fire. I should be doing that to save fuel. I forgot to do that last time. And we'll just dump the scrap over here. Perfect. That will become an anvil somehow. Trust me, bro. Alright, so let's grab the fuel cans. We're gonna need to go and get some more. And we're going to take the car over to the gas station and to some of the houses around there to look for more stuff for us to smelt down. That's the plan anyway. And I'd really like to get the last few zombie kills at some point. Doesn't have to be today, but at some point, because that will allow us to get a welding mask when we find one. Uh-oh. This thing's starting to break down now. Did I ever check if that van has keys?
I don't know if I did. But oh, the hardware store. Yeah. That'll have stuff for us to smelt. You got keys over here, Mr. Van? You do not have keys. Ooh, but we do have Wasteland Warriors. I don't think I ever checked this place. We can learn how to make axes. Hey, there we go. Pipe wrench climbing axe. Oh my goodness, climbing axe. Heck yeah. Okay, petrol station first. Get some more fuel, and then we'll pick up all this stuff on the way back. We'll hit up all these shops. Clean them out. Ow, my body. The perfect vehicle doesn't exist. Colon this image. I love that you can hear that it's running worse. That's amazing. Okay, leave the old hunk of junk running, because I'm pretty sure it won't start if I turn it off too many times. I do want to take a garbage bin back with me, so I can delete items that I can't use. Okay, so like, for example, we can probably take these rotten grapes. I know how weird this sounds. But we can compost those, maybe? Again, I'm not entirely sure how the composter works, but I imagine that would work, right? Okay, but let's say, for example, I didn't want this peppermint, alright? I have a particular aversion to peppermints. I can put it in there, and then click delete, and boom, the items are gone forever. So the garbage can, the recycle bin, I suppose what this one's called, is a way to permanently remove items from the game, and it's pretty handy for that. Okay, what have we got in here? Beer and liquor. I wonder what we might find. Time to get boozed up, baby. Oh, we can make Molotovs. They don't do much for the kill count, but they do definitely clear zombies. It's not like there's any shortage of those. Pretty sad liquor store. There's like 2 drinks on the shelves. Now we talking. So why am I taking all the alcohol? Well, the realistic truth of it is that winter is coming. And winter in this game is pretty depressing. And sometimes the only way you can fall asleep when you're that sad is to, well, crack open a few cold ones with the cold ones. They haven't got any boys left. That's sort of part of the problem. We can very much mark this as cleared. And this one over here will mark as gas. This should be a gas station marker, right? Guess not. Do it in red. There we go. Some more stuff to melt down. Hammer, shovel, pipe wrench. Shovels actually make fantastic improvised weapons in this game. I see another duffel bag. Okay, we're definitely taking that. More the merrier on these things. That can be our forging one. Got a fire extinguisher. That is pretty handy. Definitely taking that and the bleach. Cooking pot, kettle, grill brush. All of this can get melted down. Oysters. Let's go norovirus. Cocoa gadget. Massive dysentery. Bit of ammunition and a small revolver in here. But nothing too fancy in this car. Car battery, though. I will take that. Never mind. That's pretty fancy. Oh, hold on. There's a fresh version of this car. Oh, and some stairs. Where does all of this go? Pipe wrench! Wait, no, I took that out of my car. Okay, cool. Another car key. Fantastic. Oh, we can read about making some leg pouches? Okay. That sounds like clothing to me, though. Okay, you work. And you are just a better version of Old Faithful over here. The Old Faithful, guess what's happening to you? Gratitude is a pretty scarce resource in these parts. Okay, give me a singular gas can, and we're going to tow that one home. Hello. You are going the wrong... Ma'am. Please, I'd like to speak to you about my car's extended warranty. You have violated it. Please, ma'am, listen. Ma'am, you're being very hostile. I need you to calm down. Oh, no. How does this keep happening to me? Maybe I'm the problem? Man, this thing sucks. I know it's an improvised 2x4, but like it sucks. I thought it would at least do something. No, you can have that. I don't even want to melt it down. It doesn't deserve it. Hello? You've caught me weaponless in Seattle. Okay. It will tow. Who needs a trailer, dude? We just, pile into this thing and dump a bunch of stuff onto its various seats. Oh no, it's I was about to say it's jackknifing. It was not jackknifing. Listen, I don't know what's allegedly tethering these two vehicles, but the quantum entanglement involved is malfunctioning. Also, we've had quite a few events over the past few days that have drawn zombies in this direction, gunshots and whatnot, which is why we're seeing more and more of them along the side of the road. They're not respawning, they're just sort of wandering in. Oh, no, 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 no. Come on, turn. Turn. You gonna make it? You gonna make it? You're gonna make it. Okay, well, the blue car no longer has a windshield, which is, that's a bit of a concern. Okay, let's take a look at our new prize over here. I'll organize the stash off camera. I'm not going to make you sit through all that, but... excuse me, I did mean to do this. There we go. So, the heater's busted, but the battery's looking pretty good. The engine's not great, but it is better than that one. And the gas tank's in excellent condition. Radio's busted, but that's not the end of the world. The front right door could use a bit of love. That's the passenger side, I believe, so I don't think we're going to be ripped through anytime soon. The suspension's a little rough, and the brakes are bad. But we might be able to salvage a few pieces from the other one. I'm amazed that these headlights still work. Alright everybody, but I'm going to loot up all of this. Unfortunately, we didn't really get into the smithing as much as I would have liked to today, but we will get that next time. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Thank you all so much for enjoying this series and commenting on it and keeping it going. You're absolute champions, and I sincerely look forward to seeing you all in the next one. St. Nicholas and I have a little bit of stash organization to do, but after that, we are going to be right back to the grindstone. Thank you all so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.
You made it to the end of the video. Congratulations and thank you. That puts you in the top 3% of viewers. Here's another video that YouTube thinks you're going to like, and here is a list of all the patron and channel member names. If you don't see yours on there, you can find a link down in the description where you can sign up and support this content directly. If your name is on there, well, you probably already know that, huh? So, what are you still doing here?